65th Annual Furniture Industry Awards Gala. Despite the pandemic, the show must go on. And speaking of the show, it's showtime. So, lights, camera, action.
And now, from High Point, North Carolina, our host for the evening, Ray Allegrezza.
As you know, in the past, we've celebrated live and in person with cocktails, dinner, entertainment, and of course, presenting the IHFRA Awards to our honorees. But the pandemic changed that this year, and rather than risk the safety and health of our furniture family, we've opted for a virtual celebration. One thing the pandemic did not change, however, is the fact that we are still together and we're still very much family. And while families are never perfect, at the end of the day, it's not about perfection. It's about supporting each other. And this year, we all need that more than ever. Families also help each other. And this year, IHFRA is proud to come alongside the Maloof Foundation, a great group that's dedicated to protecting innocent kids from sexual exploitation and so much more. Join us for a moment to watch this video about the Maloof Foundation and the amazing, awesome work they do. Now that you've watched the video, I'm sure you see why IHFRA was so excited to support the Maloof Foundation in any and every way possible. We're so thankful that they're part of the furniture family. And speaking of families, as you know, in every family there are standouts and rock stars, and our furniture family is no exception. And this year's honorees shine as brilliantly as any Hollywood star. So much so, in fact, we had to give this year's FIAC a decidedly Hollywood theme. We're so grateful for their contributions to our industry and their communities. And we at IHFRA are honored to recognize each of them as part of our family. Despite the pandemic, the show must go on. And speaking of showtime, folks, it's time. Lights, camera, action. This year's Rising Star Award is given to Joseph Montero. The Rising Star Award is given to a rep who's been on the road for 5 years or less and displays qualities that make them stand out to both their retailers and their manufacturers. Congratulations, Joseph. I'm here with a guy that everybody knows, Tom Connolly, President and CEO of the Market Authority, and Tom is going to help us give our Rising Star Award this year to Joseph Montero, a very successful Ashley rep. So without further ado, Tom, take it away.
Thanks, Ray. Congratulations, man. Really an honor to present you with this award. When Ray called me, he said, I want to get the oldest guy I possibly can to give to one of the young bucks, and you're the man, so congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'd like to say a special thank you to everyone that voted for me. Ray, Tom, IHFRA, all of my Ashley family, my parents, and a special thank you to those who gave me the opportunity, which are Chris Ashby and Randy Lane. And another special thank you to Ron and Todd Wanek for making this all possible. Thank you very much.
This year's Legacy Award is proudly presented to Marty Libowsky. The Legacy Award is given to a rep who has been on the road for 30 years or more, is still active, and has established relationships that have lasted throughout those years. Well done, Marty. I'm here at the Souter showroom with Kevin Souter, a guy that I've known for a long time, and I can't think of anybody better to present Marty Libowsky with IHFRA's Legacy Rep Award. It's an award that we give for a rep that's been on the road at least 30 years. So without further ado, Kevin, would you do the honors?
I would. Thanks, Ray. I'm so pleased to be here. Actually, we're in the Progressive showroom. Progressive is a division of Souter. And I'm so pleased to present this to Marty. Marty Libowsky has been on the road for 56 years.
Yes, sir.
Certainly more than 30. And at 77, he's still out there pounding the pavement, and he tells me that this year is actually going to be his best sales year ever. So he's not cruising. He's continuing to go up.
Yes, sir.
And that's a sign of a passionate rep. The other thing about this man is he's not just passionate about furniture and selling furniture, but he's passionate about charities and giving back. And you can see by the Ronald McDonald pin on his lapel how passionate he is. So Marty, I'm honored to present to you with the IHFRA Legacy Award.
Well, thank you very much. You know, I've been a rep now 56 years, but there's 5 men that brought me here today. The first one is my father, may he rest in peace. It was a legacy in his own right. The second person was a gentleman named Rick Powell, who helped me learn the thing about charity. The third person was Pete Pilliod, who actually brought me into Progressive. And the fourth person was a gentleman named Mike France, who kept my butt in gear as a rep for many, many years. And the fifth person was my son Joel, who kept me in line where I am today. And I thank the furniture industry for this award, and I also thank the furniture industry for all they helped me do with the Ronald McDonald houses all over the world. Thank you very much. Thanks very much.
The Harold Braun Distinguished Service Award was founded in 1975 as IHFRA's highest honor bestowed to a member of the organization. The recipient has enhanced by deed and action the image of home furnishing sales reps in the community and the industry. Congratulations, Geoff.
What I found when I got into the furniture business is that I really loved working with people. Found it really, really fulfilling. You get these concrete successes that you know you help somebody, and in turn you also learn something about yourself. And I just love that whole thing. I was born and raised in Branford, Connecticut, little town on the coast of Connecticut, about 80 miles from New York City. Loved sports, so I played everything. I played soccer, I played basketball, loved baseball the most probably. So I was also a big Dungeons & Dragons fan, very nerdy hair metal fan. I attended Claremont McKenna College in Southern California. Came back to the East Coast, finished up at Hampshire College. At Hampshire College, I met my future wife. When we knew we wanted to start a family, and we moved across country to start up again in Chicago. And that's when I began in the furniture business.
I first met Jeff Weed when he was a very, very young rep. And he's like the lone wolf out here trying to make an impression on everybody in a very big and powerful city.
What a lot of people don't know about Geoff is that he's got a doctorate in history, so he had no intention of being a salesman. Yet here we are, whatever it is, 25 years later, and he is one of the top, if not the top, wholesale representative in the country.
And I've been with Ashley my entire time. I moved around a little bit, but pretty quickly was given my own territory. So I feel I'm very fortunate that I've always had the opportunity to grow, to move up. The sky's the limit, and I love that.
Geoff has always been someone who's cared about everybody. He's done so much for Ashley, and as well as for his dealers, as well as for his teammates.
People know me as a very serious person.
You don't want to get in a car with Geoff. He hits more curbs than any marketing specialist I've ever driven with.
Which isn't true at all.
And that's true.
I love working with people. There's nothing better when we're learning something, but we're having a good time.
He has a phenomenal sense of humor. I mean, he's hysterically funny. One of the funniest people I've ever met. He brings that to the table, which makes everybody have fun. And when you're having fun and enjoying your work, you're more productive.
When we have personal connections with people and we get to know each other, it's not work anymore. It's just showing up and seeing your friends. We're all working together towards things. And when we have successes together, it feels really great.
Today, he's one of 5 marketing specialists leading the team in Chicago. And for years, Geoff has been the leader of the pack and making sure that they all work together to drive the success of their dealers.
IHFRA has a local chapter in the Midwest called the Midwest Furniture Club. And we found that while we do compete on the street every day with competing lines, that when we got together, we really came up with some great things that just moved the industry forward in Chicago. And then IHFRA on a national level, there's no one more important. It's a special organization, maybe the best kept secret. I have 3 daughters that are all different from each other. So it's been a joy seeing that my 2 oldest become young women, and I am holding on for dear life with my 11-year-old until she becomes a teenager, but they're just great kids. And I'm so proud that I'm their dad. It's just great.
Congratulations, Dad! We're so proud of you and we're so thankful for you. You have instilled in us a very strong work ethic, and I'm sure all your co-workers know how hard you work, but we get to see it every day, and it's a very admirable quality and something that hopefully we'll be able to take with us into our careers, and hopefully we can be able to do for our families what you've done for us.
We love you so much, and we're so grateful for all that you do for us.
There was one time when we were in the Virgin Islands, we woke up super early and we went to the coral reef and we swam for like 30 minutes and we saw a baby octopus and it was really cute.
And that's why you're a good worker.
That's why you're a good dad.
I consider it a real privilege to be able to serve. These awards really are more about the people that surround me and that have helped me to get where I am today. And so even this award, I feel like I can think of 1,000 people who deserve it as much as I do because they've been with me the entire time. And to have some small role in that is just, it's a huge honor. So I'm very grateful.
Geoff, no one in this industry deserves the Distinguished Service Award more than you.
And you deserve it because you bring a quality of humor, intelligence, and excitement to the job. It's in your blood, it's obvious, so congratulations.
We love you, and we're so proud of you, Dad.
I'm here at the Ashley showroom with a bunch of guys that need no introduction. Ron Wanek, Todd Wanek, and this year's IHFRA recipient of our Distinguished Service Award, Geoff Weed. I can't think of anybody better than the Ashley guys to present the award and say a few words about Geoff. So Ron, would you do the honors for me?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Ray.
But anyway, Geoff, I want to congratulate you on this award, and I also want to thank you for the 24 years at Ashley. But the thing we're most proud of you, Geoff, is the way you educate your dealers, the communications that you put out to your dealers, and the professionalism that you have as independent marketing specialist. So I can't tell you enough about how much we appreciate you and all you've done for Ashley the past 24 years, and how you've kept up with technology and education and been a great asset to us, Ashley, and your dealers. Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Well, thank you very much, Ron. I appreciate it. It's been a real honor to be part of the Ashley family over the 24 years we've been here. I've had a number of great mentors here at Ashley. I've had a number of great mentors in Chicago. Great customers have taught me along the way, as well as other manufacturing reps. But Ashley's been my family for 20 years, and I couldn't have been prouder to be part of the growth we've had here. It's been a wonderful ride, and I really look forward to continuing on, seeing IHFRA grow, seeing Ashley grow, and watching the industry transform. It's going to be a wonderful next few years.
Congratulations, Geoff.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Geoff.
You're welcome.
This year's Lifetime Achievement Award is proudly presented to Kevin O'Connor. The award honors and recognizes outstanding and ongoing leadership and contributions in the industry. This award, IHFRA's highest honor to an individual, also salutes a lifetime of dedication, innovation, and charitable efforts which have enriched and bettered the entire home furnishing sector. Congratulations, Kevin.
My dad had been in the furniture business for a long time. I was really pretty sure that I didn't want to do that, but I needed a job. I was not going to be doing a job. I was going to be beautifying America. I was born and raised in northern New Jersey. Kind of a neat place to grow up. You know, really close neighborhood where everybody kind of watched out for one another. I went to Seton Hall. At that time, I thought I wanted to be a priest, and I went to the divinity school there for 2 years. I decided that wasn't what I really wanted to do. I did play basketball at Seton Hall. If you weren't good enough to play on the varsity team, next best thing was to do the play-by-play on the radio.
This is Kevin O'Connor. We're here this evening to do the game between the Temple Owls and the Seton Hall Pirates here at Walsh Auditorium on the campus of Seton Hall University.
Yeah, I was the voice of the Pirates, WSOU 89.5 on your FM dial. I had met my wife when I was at Seton Hall as a junior, and we had planned to be married. I had planned on going to graduate school for psychology, but Uncle Sam came along in the meanwhile. When I got out of the service, I wound up needing a job. My dad had been in the furniture business for a long time. I'd worked for him in the summer times a little bit, but one of his friends in the business was a guy by the name of Nat Ansell, who was the chairman of Ethan Allen. You know, I was offered a job by Pat Norton, and I went work as a rep in Chicago, Illinois in 1969. That led to what I really wanted to do, which was be involved with merchandising. That really became my love. And 1999 was the beginning of Legacy Classic Furniture. And we started the company on my dining room table. We met that way for a couple of months. First products that we'd made that wound up being the centerfold of Macy's brochure in their summer circular. And it wound up being the biggest selling dining rooms and bedrooms that they ever had. And that was our calling card.
People have told me stories, and one of my favorite is when Legacy Classic was getting started, they didn't have a showroom.
I met at the old Radisson Hotel here in High Point.
Just really had some drawings and didn't have much to show to anybody.
And I had my little sketch pad together, and
my dad was flipping through catalog images, and Keith Koenig from City Furniture was sitting across from him and
opened up the sketch pad, and I showed it in front of Keith to show him what we were doing. He immediately took the sketch pad and he folded it back up,
shoved it across the table, and
he passed it back over to me.
My dad was like, "What's the matter? Did I do something wrong?"
He said to me, "How long do we know one another?" And I said, "Keith, I don't know, 10, 15 years, something like that."
You know me, you know my stores. We have a relationship, and
if you tell me what I should buy for my stores, I'll buy it.
And that's how Legacy got started.
In 2007, I was asked to be the honoree for the Spirit of Life dinner by the City of Hope. My daughter, Christine, was fighting a very bad diagnosis of breast cancer. It was a very long fight. Christine eventually succumbed after 8 years. They asked me to become the chairman of the dinner. It's been my honor to serve in that capacity. It's probably the most meaningful thing that I've ever done because I know what it's like to lose a daughter. And if I can prevent one father from losing a daughter or a son, that would be a great accomplishment. By far the most influential person in my life has been my wife, Madeline. She's been the backbone of the family. She's been my partner for 50 years now. She was the stabilizing influence. She's unquestionably my biggest supporter, and the most successful part of my life is our family and what we have done together as a team. I was blessed with a great partner. What I'm most proud of professionally is the kind of company that we developed at Sampson Holding with Samuel and Grace. It's one thing to be successful. It's another to be proud of the ethics of your company. You make promises to people, and living up to those promises every day, honoring and respecting them as individuals and as companies and what they stand for is equally important as our success has been. For all the people that have been part of my life.
Dad, you've made a difference in the lives of many men and women in this industry, and your presence has always been as a servant leader, whether that was leadership within the companies or through the philanthropies of the industry.
For the folks at Sampson Marketing and at Ethan Allen and all the places that were stops along the way.
Yeah, so Kevin, congratulations on not only a Hall of Fame career, but this IHFRA Lifetime Achievement Award. We're very, very happy for you.
It's been a true blessing. And you mentioned in one of your notes to me many years ago, it's great to work with friends. You were a great boss, great mentor, and a friend for life. So congratulations.
I'd just like to say thank you. Thank you for paving the way and showing us the right way to do it. Congratulations.
It's a true honor to receive an award like this.
I'm here with Jack Horn, the heart and soul of Zenith Global Logistics, and I've asked Jack to do us the honors of presenting Kevin O'Connor with IHFRA's Lifetime Achievement Award. I can't think of anybody better to receive it or to present it. Jack, please do the honors.
It's an honor for me to be able to present Kevin with this award. It signifies a lifetime achievement in our industry, and he's truly one of the people who have advanced the industry more than anybody I know. Kevin?
Thanks, Ray. Thank you, Jack, and thanks, Ray. It's a real honor to receive this award, and I would like to say that I think it's an especially important honor because I started as a rep in this industry. My dad was an important rep in the New York area in this industry, and my son started in the industry as a rep. And so I thank you very much, and it's a true honor. And I would like to say also that I accept this honor on behalf of my team at Sampson Marketing and the other companies that I've represented over the years. Nobody does any of this stuff alone. There are two people in particular that I would like to thank who provided me with a platform and an opportunity, and that's Samuel and Grace Kuo, who's both a partner in business, my boss, but more importantly, my friend. So I thank the IHFRA group and all of you for this great honor. Thank you.
This year's Pillar of the Industry Award is presented to Samuel Kuo. The Pillar of the Industry Award is presented to an industry leader who has distinguished themselves with creative work and effort to improve, enhance, and benefit relationships among representatives and other segments of the industry. This person's actions and deeds have shown their commitment to the home furnishings industry, their community, and to mankind. Well done, Samuel.
I was born in Taiwan. I grew up in a carpenter's family. My father started his factory making pool table and pool cues back in 1970s. Growing up, my father's favorite dinner time subjects were wood species, wood grain, and moisture contents. I did not realize what I learned as a child was what people spend 4 years in college for. As far as I could remember, my father never missed a day of work. He is 96 years old now, and he still goes to his office every day. His dedication to work and pursuit of excellence has formed the foundation of Sampson Holding today. I joined my father's factory after finishing military service in the 1980s. I soon found out I could utilize my knowledge in woodworking to make furniture. I started my first factory in Taiwan in 1988 and still remember the very first order I received was 40,000 pieces of Grandpa clock. In order to complete the order, I had to travel to Germany and Italy to acquire automated machinery and went to Japan for 3 months to learn the finishing techniques. Back then, such decision was considered excessive, despite the fact that I ended up not making money out of the order. But the decision turned out to be the right one, as Taiwan's labor supply declined shortly after, and I made the difficult decision to move to China in 1992. Back then, China did not have infrastructure, skilled labor, and supply chain. We had to start from scratch. After 13 years of overcoming obstacles, the hard work pays off. By 2005, Samsung had transformed into a global multi-brand furniture supplier and went public on Hong Kong Stock Exchange. I had learned that something the hardest things and the right things are the same. Although this was a major milestone in our company, but we continue to work harder on servicing our customer better and have since added additional brands to our portfolio in different categories, such as upholstery, hospitality, and premium brands. In late 2018, 15 years after we built up one of the largest factories in China with fully automatic warehousing to hold 4,000 containers, Samsung decided to move the manufacturing base from China to Vietnam. It was not an easy move, but it was necessary. Thanks to our dedicated team and many of our vendors' support, we were able to complete the transition in a very short time with minimal disruption to our supply chain. Samsung Holding has evolved over the years. Today, we have a manufacturing facility located in China, Vietnam, Bangladesh, Indonesia, and US. Under the Samsung Holding umbrella, we own Baker Interior Group, Universal Furniture, Craftmaster Furniture, Legacy Classic Furniture, Laka Craft Hospitality, Grand Manor, Samsung International, and Laka Craft Direct. We employ over 1,400 people in the US and over 8,000 people in Asia. We still have a long way to go.
Samuel is a true visionary and is always looking ahead, working on new project, be it new factory, new business model, or simply an improvement. Sometimes it's not easy to keep up with him, but after working with him for over 20 years, I can honestly say he's not only been inspirational to me personally, but to everyone in our company. And together with his wife, Grace, they have been my family away from home.
Samuel, this award is extremely well deserved, and pillar of the industry is certainly what you are. I also want to say thanks for all the support you've given us at Universal over the last 13 years. We've come a long way, and that would not have been possible without your leadership, vision, and constant support. Again, congratulations.
So Samuel Co. was my first supplier of furniture. And I have to tell you that contributions that Samuel and his wife Grace has made to my business is unforgettable. Without their initial help and support, I would have never gotten where I am. Samuel, thank you. Grace, thank you very much for doing all you've done for me.
I can't talk about Samuel without mentioning his wife Grace because they're partners in this, and I congratulate you on the Pillar of the Industry Award tonight. I am so appreciative of our relationship. You've treated me and my family as family. I never felt like we were ever business people as much as we were friends, walking down the same path.
Samuel, congratulations on this well-deserved award, and I wish you all the more success in the years to come.
I'd like to use this opportunity to say thank you to all of our senior executives, management, factory associates, and the entire Simpson family for working tirelessly over the years to support us. This award belongs to all of you, and thank you for your dedication to our companies.
I'm here with my good friend Kevin O'Connor, who is this year's IHFRA's recipient of our Lifetime Achievement Award. Kevin is also going to help us today by giving Samuel Kuo our Pillar of the Industry Award. Nobody knows Samuel better than Kevin, so Kevin, if you would do us the honors. Thank you.
Samuel and I go back probably 25 plus years now. He's been a business partner and more importantly, a very special friend. Samuel is a unique individual in that he was probably one of the first people to introduce a lot of the people in this industry to the Asian manufacturing community. I think for many of us who went to Asia for the first time in our lives and were a long ways from home, an evening with Samuel and his wife Grace in those days in Dongguan, China, was almost feeling at home 8,000 miles away from home. That is Samuel's personality. He makes everyone feel welcome. He's made significant contributions and investments both in the U.S. manufacturing end of the business as well as overseas. But he's been a major benefactor and contributor to the philanthropies like the City of Hope and the Hall of Fame and other philanthropies, as well as both here and in Asia. So it is my distinct pleasure to give this very meaningful Pillar of the Industry Award to my friend and partner, Samuel Kuo.
I'm deeply honored to receive this award and humbled to have been recognized by IHFRA, who plays a very critical role in our industry. I can't thank you enough for all your hard work and contribution, as we can't do it without you. I also would like to congratulate the other honorees tonight and everyone who took the time to attend this gala this evening. Thank you.
This year's Icon Award is proudly given to Kathy Ireland. The Icon Award recognizes an individual who has made significant and withstanding contributions to the industry throughout the course of their career. Through selfless acts and service, the recipient of this award has displayed the leadership traits to guide and mentor the future of this industry. Kudos to Kathy Ireland.
Kathy is an extraordinarily genuine person.
She's very gracious, humble,
very, very kind and considerate,
very down to earth,
very thoughtful,
dynamic,
a great entrepreneur.
She's taught us values to live by.
My level of respect for Kathy constantly increased from the day we met.
Her philanthropy, unbelievable.
Her word is her bond.
Somehow she became part of the family faster than anyone that I've ever worked with. She is so giving, and I think that comes through as part of her core. She's like a magnet with people.
She's just a world-class, genuine person who has a great heart.
What drew me to the furniture business is love of home. I mean, home is where memories are made, and it's an honor to design products that people live with every day, treasures that can become an important part of their lives, that they pass on to the next generation. We care deeply about the people we serve, and we're honored to have earned their trust, and that is why it is so critically important that we work with the very best makers in the world. It's a unique group, and it feels like family. And someone who inspired me and our team greatly is Mrs. Rose Blumpkin, fondly known as Mrs. B. I mean, everyone in this industry knows the legacy of Mrs. B. And at our very first market in High Point, North Carolina, I will never forget the way my stomach was filled with butterflies as Mrs. B's grandson, who is also a legend in the furniture industry, Irv Blumpkin, he came to our showroom, and Irv saw the team members nearby, and I believe he thought our team was an entourage because he said, "Kathy walks me through the collections alone, and she either knows her stuff or she doesn't." So I took a deep breath and proceeded to walk Irv through our collections, and Mr. Blumpkin bought. He gave us a chance, and for which we are forever grateful. As we all know, how Nebraska goes, so goes the industry. And if not for his openness in giving us a chance, we wouldn't have the business we have today.
When she was growing up, she was a newspaper carrier. And coincidentally, our partner Warren Buffett did the same thing when he was growing up. So they decided to have a contest at the annual Berkshire Hathaway meeting. And Kathy practiced in the hallway in her hotel. And it speaks to how competitive she is, but she always makes whoever she's competing with feel good, even though she's going to try and make sure she wins.
And we're blessed to have incredible partners, the Paycar family and team at Nurasan, Michael Amini, who has exquisite talent and demands the highest quality, and our beloved Clark Lindstone and the team at Pacific Coast Lighting. We've been together nearly 20 years, all incredible leaders. We've been blessed to be exposed to needs that are far greater than us and opportunities that are also far greater than us. And there is much to be done. While our brand is 27 years old and our home brand will be 22 years old this year, we are just getting started.
I can think of no better person to receive the Icon Award than Kathy Ireland.
I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate Kathy for an incredibly well-deserved honor.
Kathy, I am proud of you. Congratulations.
To my dear friend Kathy, congratulations on the Icon Award. It's well-deserved. You've been a true partner, a true friend, and I couldn't congratulate you more for the wonderful job that you've done for all of us.
This award belongs to each and every person on our team at Kathy Ireland Worldwide, and to each customer who invites us into their homes. Thank you.
I'm here at the ICO showroom with two of furniture's true icons, Irv Blumpkin of Nebraska Furniture and Michael Amini of ICO. And I can't think of two better people to help present this award to Kathy Ireland, who is receiving IHFRA's Icon Award. Gentlemen, if you would do me the honors.
Thank you, Ray. It's a great privilege to be able to be standing next to the real icon, Irv Blumpkin, my friend, and our mutual friend, Kathy Ireland, which is fabulous. I have known Kathy for a long time, but we've been working for a couple of years, I think 3 to 4 years already. And she is kind, she is absolutely deserving, she's a beautiful human being, and she has made significant contribution to the industry. And I want to thank her, and I want to let you know that you're absolutely deserving of the IHFRA Icon Award. I appreciate you having me participate in here, and I'd like Irv to make a few comments.
Congratulations, Kathy, on the IHFRA Award. I'm so proud of you. Your passion, your authenticity, your caring of people, your contribution to not only your partnership with Nebraska Furniture Mart, but to this industry, your mentorship. You are a true icon, well-deserved, and I am so proud to call you my friend and partner.
And here we go ahead and present to you this beautiful award, and congratulations.
Congratulations, Kathy.
Good evening. On behalf of our entire team at Kathy Ireland Worldwide, and from the deepest part of my heart, thank you for the humbling honor of being given our industry's Icon Award. This moment seemed unimaginable to me, a 20-something mother of two with a background in fashion, and after more than 2 decades, the home furnishings industry is and continues to be the foundation of Kathy Ireland Worldwide. There are people here of every faith in our industry. Tonight, I ask that God would bless each of us under the watchful eye of my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Hold us close and allow us to touch greatness in all we do each day. You are in my prayers with so much love. And again, thank you. God bless you. Good night, angels.
This year's Retailer of the Year award is given to Andrew Koenig of City Furniture. The Retailer of the Year is the highest honor given within the retail home furnishings community. It recognizes individuals or organizations who have distinguished themselves throughout the industry with leadership, business achievement, and service to their community. Congratulations to Andrew and the entire team at City Furniture.
For the last 15 years, I've been learning continuous improvement, good servant leadership, transparent, open dialogue, and a lot of those principles and how I really try to take care of my team have really hit me home in my heart. City Furniture started as Waterbed City in 1971, little waterbed store in Fort Lauderdale, founded, created by my uncle Kevin and my father Keith. In 1994, we converted into the full furniture lineup. Been City Furniture ever since, and very proud of where we are to this day. Well, I grew up in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I went to Elon University, and I walked on as the #1 golfer on the team, and eventually got a scholarship. Took some finance accounting classes and actually fell in love with business. That's when I really started to get geared up and ready to go into the family business coming right out of college. I'm a competitor at heart. I love striving to be great at something. The business gave me that opportunity to satisfy that competitive hunger that I had. Made a decision to start in the warehouse, absolutely loved it, and then just really worked my way throughout the operations department, took on leadership positions as a team leader, then a supervisor and manager and so forth.
Andrew's one of those that learns a lot of ways, through books, to people, to experience, to the hands-on, and I think through those he's really developed an interesting skill set to be able to navigate retail today.
When Andrew made that decision to go into the warehouse, what that tells you is that he doesn't have to have the spotlight. We like to call it, actually we call it dirty fingernails, where you're willing to learn the business from the bottom up.
You know, I think sometimes, the back-end operations, the guys and gals that really work so hard for our company gets kind of overlooked. Spent a lot of time there to really understand, what was working, what wasn't, and how to represent their voice. And I also think it had to do with my Uncle Kevin. He was an ops and IT guy. I think I got a little bit of my Uncle Kevin in me too.
He cares about everything. He cares about his own family, his City Furniture family, his business partner family. He cares about his community.
Another value for me is really giving back. My mom passed away from breast cancer. So one of the biggest causes we really participate in is Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October. We raise tons of money throughout the month, and we really try to drive a lot of awareness and funding. My Uncle Kevin passed away from heart disease, so he is a major reason why we do a lot of stuff with American Heart Association. Their big initiative is the Broward Heart Walk. I'm actually the vice chair of that, and all of our associates in all of our stores work really hard to raise a whole bunch of money for the Heart Association, and we match that pledge. And
he's like his father in a way, is he'll have 50 things going on and put in 60 hours a week at City, and he has the ability to get involved in social and charity operations and take a lead role and accomplish that.
Andrew exemplifies the purpose-driven culture that so many companies are talking about today, what it means to care about your community, about your employees, and about your partners.
I'm really proud of my mom, who did a really great job of creating a very family-oriented culture. And I'm really proud of my wife, who's really stepped into my mom's shoes and keeping that going. So, convinced Keith to create what is City's 5% Giving Pledge, which is where we give back a minimum of 5% of our profits every year to the community under 5 pillars: home, health, service, diversity, and education. That 5% Giving Pledge is just our commitment to the community that they know when they shop with us, as we succeed, the community around us is going to succeed as well. We also have made a 2040 Green Promise, which is our efforts to really make public that we're going to be a green company and be carbon neutral by 2040 with our facilities, with our transportation, and our recycling efforts. And this pledge is our public commitment that we are that good company and that we're just not a furniture retailer. We are really enriching people's lives and make the world a better place.
Andrew, I want to say big congrats to Retailer of the Year, and I know that your best days are still ahead of you.
Congratulations, and we really look forward to achieving even more phenomenal success going forward.
You have come so far, and your business has come so far. I'm so proud of everything that you and your family have accomplished in this industry. You absolutely deserve to be Retailer of the Year. And again, from our whole family to your family, Andrew, congratulations.
I see this award as really a team award. I'm excited for everyone to get the recognition that they deserve for all the hard work that they've accomplished, creating an unbelievable organization for each other, for our customers, and the community.
I'm here with Bob Maris as Chairman and CEO of the International Market Centers, who will do us the honor of presenting Andrew Koenig, FIAG's Retailer of the Year. Nobody deserves it more, and I can't think of a better person to present it than Bob.
Andrew, congratulations with this great honor. You're in the company of legends in this industry. Congratulations.
Thanks, Bob.
To you and your team.
Thank you, absolutely. Thank you so much for this amazing honor. Truly, truly appreciate it. Very, very humbled. Like Bob said, this is a team award. All my City family back at home, this is for us. Absolutely fantastic year. Let's keep it going.
I'm here at the IHFRA office with the heart and soul of IHFRA, Bonnie Wallace and Steve Allegrezza, and on behalf of each of us, we want to thank you and our sponsors for an amazing FIAG. Thanks to the generosity of our sponsors, we were able to bring you FIAG at no charge, and just as importantly, we were able to make a contribution to the Maloof Foundation, which does an amazing job protecting children from sexual predators. And children being our future, there's nothing more important than that. So on behalf of our sponsors, everyone who helped with FIAG, and our team, we'd like to present this check to the Maloof Foundation for $5,000. Guys, continue the good work. You're doing an amazing job. Thank you, everyone, and good night.
Hi, this is Jack Salzwell. I'm CEO of American Family Insurance, and we are so honored and proud to be sponsors of the 2021 Furniture Industry Awards. And we want to say a special congrats to our longtime brand ambassador, Kathy Ireland, on being named Icon of the Industry. She's a fabulous brand ambassador for us and a fabulous ambassador for your industry as well. So congratulations, Kathy. We couldn't be more proud of you, and keep up the great work.
Hello there. Dr. Fong, the Chairman of Surgery of the City of Hope here. On behalf of the City of Hope and the Center for International Medicine, I just want to congratulate each one of the honorees tonight. I also want to thank each one of you for all that you do in the fight against cancer. Your recognition is well deserved. Once again, congratulations.
On behalf of all of us here at IHFRA, thank you so much for tuning in and helping us recognize 6 true industry stars. Make no mistake, the pandemic has cast a long shadow over all of us, but not enough to dim our future. Here's to somewhere over the rainbow, blue skies, and better and brighter tomorrows. Thank you and good night.